What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the Celeb Glam. Today, we've got a juicy episode filled with drama, and we're diving into the Hollywood meltdown that's been taking place over the past few days. If you're following the news, or if you've just been paying attention to the Hollywood gossip lately, you've probably noticed some absolutely wild things happening. Celebrities are not only fighting with each other, but they're also dealing with the consequences of their actions, as apparently they thought their influence would save the world. Spoiler alert, it didn't. From Taylor Swift facing backlash to Kathy Griffin spiraling out of control to celebrities eating each other alive, it's honestly been a train wreck of a week. Hollywood is in absolute chaos, and you won't believe the insane drama unfolding. So, if you love watching celebrities fall from grace as much as I do, buckle up, because we're diving deep today. Alright, let's talk about what's been going on behind the scenes in Tinseltown. Ever since Trump lost the election and Biden became president, it seems like Hollywood celebrities have completely lost it. The political landscape has changed, and for some reason, these stars thought their opinions mattered more than they actually do. So now, we're watching as the left-wing elites tear each other apart. It's like they've forgotten that they're supposed to be on the same team. One of the most entertaining parts of this is the fact that Taylor Swift, the media darling, has now found herself in the crosshairs of some of Hollywood's biggest names. Just like her friend George Clooney, Taylor Swift has been slammed by the very people who once sang her praises. And honestly, watching this happen is like watching a slow-motion train wreck. It's messy, it's dramatic, and it's so entertaining. So, what's going on with Taylor Swift? Why is she suddenly under fire? Well, it all started when she decided to endorse Kamala Harris. Now, don't get me wrong. Taylor has every right to back whoever she wants, but I think she might have overestimated the power of her influence. Taylor endorsed Kamala Harris. A lot of leftists, Democrats, and Hollywood elites were ecstatic. They thought Taylor's endorsement would be the magic bullet that would put Kamala over the top and secure her victory in the election. People genuinely believed that with Taylor behind Kamala, it was going to be a game changer for the Democrats. Guess what? That didn't happen. In fact, it turned out that the American people didn't care. Sure, Taylor Swift has millions of fans, but it seems like not everyone in America is influenced by what celebrities have to say. It turns out that Taylor Swift's endorsement didn't have the impact everyone thought it would, and that's something that has been absolutely shattering for her and many in Hollywood. It's like the world's biggest pop star isn't the political powerhouse everyone made her out to be. The backlash she's facing now, it's just the beginning. Now, let's talk about the Kathy Griffin situation. If you've been living under a rock, Kathy Griffin has been going through a full-on meltdown. And this time, it's not just a regular rant. No. She's specifically targeting Taylor Swift, and the reason might surprise you. Kathy Griffin, who has spent years in the limelight, is now furious because she believes Taylor Swift could have saved the election for Kamala Harris and the Democrats. Yep, you heard that right. Kathy is blaming Taylor for Kamala's bruising loss to Trump. Why? Because she didn't do more to help Kamala win. Apparently, if Taylor Swift had just shown up in Pennsylvania and done one more event, everything would have changed. Kathy Griffin tweeted, "I wish Taylor Swift had done an event with Vice President Harris in Pennsylvania 2 months ago." This, of course, is a total fantasy. As much as Taylor Swift is a huge star, it's clear that the American people weren't swayed by the power of celebrity endorsements. That Kathy is out here acting like Taylor is somehow responsible for Kamala Harris's loss. Even though, let's face it, a pop star's endorsement has never been the deciding factor in any election, especially when the people they endorse are so deeply polarizing. What's truly amazing is how out of touch some of these Hollywood celebrities are. You've got Kathy Griffin throwing a temper tantrum online, blaming Taylor for the election results, and completely ignoring the fact that nothing celebrities do is going to change how the American people vote. The truth is, Hollywood celebrities are not as influential as they think they are, and yet, for years, they've acted like their opinions could move the needle. Look at the campaign efforts around Kamala Harris, where she was surrounded by a who's who of Hollywood stars, all telling us that this election would change everything. But guess what? The people of America didn't buy it. The celebrity endorsements seemed to do more harm than good. More Hollywood stars spoke out supporting Kamala Harris and Joe Biden. More people seemed to push back. We saw that with celebrities like Rosie O'Donnell, Bette Midler, and Cher, who tried to rally their fans behind Kamala Harris, but instead, they came off as out of touch, preaching to the choir without realizing that the country was much more divided than they thought. Now, I don't want to sound like I'm picking on Taylor Swift, but here's the reality. Americans are waking up, and it's not just the people you think. Gen Z is getting more politically active, and let me tell you, I'm impressed. We're seeing a shift where more young people are waking up to the reality of what's happening in politics, and guess what? They're not buying into the celebrity-driven agenda that Hollywood has pushed for so long. What's surprising is that Gen Z males are becoming more conservative than any other generation. In 2020, Gen Z was expected to lean heavily toward the left, but we're seeing a major swing toward conservative values now. This isn't just some trend, it's a cultural shift. And I couldn't be prouder of these young people for thinking critically and voting based on their beliefs, not because some pop star told them to. But of course, the likes of Kathy Griffin can't fathom this. She's stuck in the past, believing that a star-studded endorsement is the magic bullet to save the day. Now, let's talk about the fallout from all of this. Taylor Swift's influence is now in question. People have started realizing that celebrities don't hold the power they once did. Even her most loyal fans are starting to see the cracks in the facade. For years, we've seen these stars act as though they are the voice of reason. But now, people are waking up to the fact that their influence is far from absolute. And that's where Kathy Griffin comes in, lashing out at Taylor and blaming her for the loss, completely missing the bigger picture. The American people have rejected celebrity-driven politics in a way that Hollywood didn't expect. It's not that people are suddenly anti-celebrity, it's just that we don't want to be told what to think by someone who lives in a mansion and doesn't understand the struggles of the average American. So what's next for Taylor Swift, Kathy Griffin, and the rest of Hollywood? Will they continue to fight amongst themselves, or will they finally realize that their power is not what it used to be? Do you think Taylor Swift could have made a difference in the election if she'd done more? Or do you think the Hollywood elite just can't accept that their influence is fading? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. If you're not subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Hit that notification bell so you never miss out on the latest drama. Until next time, stay tuned, and I'll see you in the next video.